All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. All right, blessings to the elect of Yasharahla, which consist of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And blessings to you, Akim, out there enduring this truth and sincerity, teaching across the four corners of the earth, looking forward to the downfall of Babylon. Hey, it's 11:44, 1:44. Okay. Yeah, this lesson, man. Hey, I'm gonna say one thing before I get started and get into the lesson. If the Lord put a spirit on you to do a lesson, get into it. I'm not saying be haste and just do it, but if it's just on your mind and because this lesson right here is beautiful. When I seen it pop up on my phone, I said, "Hey, call law YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI," because I was meaning to get into this, man. Get into the whitewashing and the iconoclasm, okay? Basically, Esau whitewashing history, all right? I'm not taking anything from the brother right here at all, GMS News and Mock. I actually called it, brother. I said, man, you stole my lesson. But, I was just joking. The spirit, though, is going to get it out there. If the Lord wants something out there, it's going to get it out there. So, hey, it got out there. I procrastinated on it a little bit, and the brother put it out. So he's like, man, just do a re-up video, because he had, I had a couple points that he didn't get. So, hey, Lord willing, this is edifying, and I do want to play a very important clip from his video. Very important clip, because yeah, it just gets straight to the point. So let me get into this right quick.
Now, let's go right here to this. This is the main one I'm going to pull out. It says, James Francis Edward Stuart, confirmed. James Francis Edward, Prince of Wales, the Chevalier de St. George, the king over the water, the old pretender, or the old Chevalier, was the son of the post James II of England and Ireland. James the VII of Scotland. As such, he claimed the English, Scottish, Irish throne as James III of England and Ireland, James in the VIII of Scotland, from the death of his father in 1707, when he was recognized as King of England, Scotland, and Ireland by his cousin Louis the 15th of France. Following the death in 1766, he was succeeded by his son Charles Edward Stuart in the Jacobite succession. Had his father not been deposed, there would have been only two monarchs during his lifetime, his father's and himself. In reality, there were seven: his fathers, William III, Mary II, and George I, George II, George III. Although the ruling Protestant Stuart died out of his half-sister, Queen Anna, and the last remaining Stuart of James, his son. So let's go right down here and look right here. You can clearly see that this is a Jake. You can clearly see he has Negro features, Negro look, okay, a little light-skinned, okay? So that's showing you now, believed to be James Francis Edward Stuart, Prince James III of England, because of the similarities in armor, hairstyle, and leopard skin coat founded in the fake White Knives, see that? White Knives portrait of James III of England, who was son of the post King James II of England. So you see this face right here? You clearly see that this is an Israelite, okay? Now, let's go to the White Knives version of him.
Bam.
See that? See how the difference? It's the same armor. It's the same hairstyle. It's the same pose as in the real one. And even got the same, everything is the same. Let's look at the similarities. Everything is the same.
I guess, that was just that armor and hairstyle. It was, and the leopard skin was just in the style right there. Nah, man. It's clear as day. Let me let the brother get it in.
Okay, but they even put this blue thing in here. It goes into that blue line, that bloodline. Okay? Illuminati adding their trademark That's why you see a lot of those presidents wear that blue tie, just like that color, or that red tie, which symbology goes back to that bloodline and their ties to the Illuminati, if you want to say. Okay, so you see that this clearly is an example of Esau being the devil, and it says since albino people do not make fake portraits of black or mulatto people, rather they only.
I believe mulatto means black as well. Let me double check. A person of mixed white and black ancestry, especially a person with one white and one black parent. All right, pretty much a young mulatto. Okay, so definitely is, I would say it would consist more on looking like closer to the dark skin. All right. Where we at? Yeah. Slovakia.
Fakes of albino people, so as to fit their bogus history. Thus, we can safely assume that this whitenized portrait of Prince James II of England is the fake. So this is why we call you the devil. And this is history, man. Now it's the same thing you see today. We are claiming to be the Israelites, the true descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And then you have these people that's being imposters and claiming to be us, man.
And that is what it is. I wish I have it. I have the printed out paper with me, but I don't know exactly where I found it at. But if you look up Israeli, I might can just look it up. Let's see. You look up Israeli versus Israelite. Okay, there's even a different definition that they give you. Let's see. Relating to modern country of Israel, a native or inhabitant of Israel, or a person of Israeli descent. So let's look up Israelite definition. A member of the ancient Hebrew nation, especially in the period from the Exodus to the Babylonian captivity, relating to the Israelites. It tells you right there that they're two different types of people. The Israelis are the modern ones that's in there now, today. So, as the brother was saying, they it's identity theft to its finest. Okay. Now, I will say with this lesson, I don't have all of the pictures that I would want. Like certain pictures are in Russian icons and things of that nature. But of course, we do have one for sure that we can get into. Who the world claimed to be Jesus. All right. Completely white. White. Olive, you gotta throw that in there. You know how people he was olive tone. No, shut up, man. Come on, man. The scriptures say he was dark skinned, but we'll get that. I'll pull it up now for later. All right. So yeah, man, and so I'm gonna get into the definition iconoclasm. All right, and then get into these scriptures, and then we're gonna head out, man. We're gonna head out. All right, cause and this is why we call you the devil, cause you're the deceiver, man. All right, you are the deceiver of the earth. That's your whole job. All right, that's your whole job. What it said that the thief cometh not but to steal, to rob, and to kill. I believe that's your whole MO. That's what you do, Esau. All right, so the definition of iconoclasm is the action of attacking or assertively rejecting cherished beliefs in institutions or established values and practices. It sounds like a culture to me. It sounds like beliefs, laws, statutes, and commandments to me. All right, that's what it is. That's what they're attacking. Okay. And they're even doing it to this day by they basically whitewashing our law, statutes, and commandments. All right. Like the scriptures say, surely you're turning of things upside down. That's what they're doing. They're everything we had, they're whitewashing. They're making it look like them. Thessalonians, First Thessalonians tell you, that Esau basically put himself in the seat of the Most High, trying to be the Most High. That's his whole goal, is to be as the Most High. Now, how can you be as the Most High or take his seat if you can't take him out? This great power of ours named Yahawah created a creature so great, so powerful, so fierce that only himself can destroy, by the name of Leviathan. And you know that he real because you put him in your movies as Goliath or the Kraken or whatever. He's in Aquaman. He's in I was about to say Remember the Titans. I believe it was Wrath of the Titans. I don't know if Wrath of the Titans is the second or the first one, but it's two parts to one of those. And he released the Kraken. You got Godzilla, that huge sea monster. It's Leviathan, man. All right. Second definition, very important. The rejection or destruction of religious images, all right, as heretical, the doctrine of iconoclast. Which this one, where Jeeves go? Oh, he gone. He left. How the fuck he get out of there? This is definitely one of those, man. This is a religious image. All right. But you whitewash it. You basically put yourself up there. Matter of fact, we'll start there. Here we go. Revelations 1:12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as the flame of a fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. And his voice is the sound of many waters. He don't even look like he got a deep voice. He look like he talk, hey guys, I'm gonna come and save you. Just joking about it, but you know what I'm saying? But realistically, he has none of the features that the Bible spoke of, man. None of them. Okay? He don't got the white beard. He don't have the red eyes. He don't got the skin. And I say the skin, it didn't say his face or his arm. It said his feet. I don't know nobody, all right, who don't have the same color feet as they have on their face. Okay? Even if Esau, white ass, go out in the sun and bake his fucking feet, they're gonna cook. All right? They're gonna turn red. Probably scab up and some more stuff. But it's still gonna be closer to their color opposed to our color, so to speak. All right? It'll be looking like a orange, they turn orange. They don't turn dark skin, they turn orange. You know what I'm saying? All right. So here we go. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? All right. Those judges of the earth are the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Why? Because that's where the Lord put us. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to govern the world or rule the world. He made the earth for our sake. It's just shit. We fell off, man, through rebellion. To be blunt about it, we fell off through rebellion, and now we're in punishment. And a lot of people fail to realize, they think we're on vacation. No, we're in punishment. This is completely punishment right now that we're going through. All right, those of us that understand where we're supposed to be positioned in the world. Hey, Esdras, he understood. All right, he understood where I ain't gonna get it, but he basically said, man, where, you know what I'm saying? We basically your people, but these heathens, they reign over us. They got a better position than us. But it also say in Second Esdras, the 6th chapter, that the affliction of Israel, until the affliction of Israel be fulfilled, we're not done yet. That's why all of these things are happening. But at the end of this, guess what? The movie's getting good. It's turning into our favor. YAHAWASHI is exposing Esau, man. He's lifting up the skirt. All of the little secrets that they used to be able to hide and this and that, he's lifting that up. You can't hide history. You can't hide the present things, and you damn for sure can't hide what's coming in the future because the scriptures already spoke of it. All right. I do want to get this last part. It says, if not, where and who is he? If it's not Esau, if he don't fit the description of the earth being in his hand and him being the wicked, you have to do a 100-part series and let us know, because obviously we in denial or something's going on. All right. This is Revelations 11:8. And this goes right hand in hand with that image. It said, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, America, which spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt. Why? Because the scriptures, hey, well, Sodom, we don't even, you see all the laws they passing for the gays. Here it is, the Supreme Court passed laws for all the gays and all, I think it's like 64 different orientations or whatever, passed for all of them to get married. Y'all didn't learn from the first Sodom and Gomorrah. And then on top of that, it was an article that they wanted the Most High to apologize for destroying those cities, man. Like, who are you to tell him to apologize for him carrying out his word of judgment? All right. It says spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Now, in Egypt, you go to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. We were to go into Egypt again with ships, man. Okay. We were supposed to be in Egypt again with ships, man. All right, this is that Egypt. Okay. This is where we was held captive once again. All right. We was in there in the old Egypt, and this is the new Egypt. Look at your dollar. You got the pyramid, I believe in Las Vegas or something, they got that big, I forget exactly what it's called, big pyramid with the white diamond at the top. They talk about the all-seeing eye all around here, blah, blah. It's Egypt. Keep Egypt customs, Egypt holidays. It's Egypt. As well as Sodom, as well as Babylon, as well as Greece, Rome, and damn near every other empire that ruled, man. Okay? But the end part is important. It says, where also our Lord was crucified. Was the Lord crucified over here? No. He was spiritually, though. Okay? He definitely was spiritually. All right? It says to stake, drive down stakes, to fortify with driven stakes, to palisade, to crucify. Metaphorically, to crucify the flesh, destroy its power utterly, the nature of the figure implying that the destruction is attended with intense pain. All right, it didn't get too much into it. Let me see if they got something there in the root. They don't have too much into it, but he spiritually was crucified, all right, taken out, so to speak, by way of making him, look like them, okay, by way of making him look like them. They know dang well how he looked, but through iconoclasm, that's how they got him out of there. That's how they. I mean, because if you look at it now, you got our people. You got our people that this is what I want to. I would do that. Look at Satan. You got our people that want to bleach their skin and look like the heathen. Okay. You Jamaicans is doing it. You see all Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim, Tyra Banks, Sammy Sosa, Queen Latifah, all of this, they get lighter and lighter by the month, Where we at? Maccabees. And this is where it comes from. Like, so basically they did that because if you tell this great story, right? And within that story, everybody's great. And within that story, everybody that's great is white, but everybody that's bad, poor, down on the low is of color. What does that create? White supremacy, man. Okay, then you got the financial status to back it up, because that's what everybody's chasing now. They're chasing money. I'm chasing a bag. It's all about a bag. Money. That's what they're chasing. You know, they feel like money brings power, it can bring happiness. But the scriptures say that love of money is a root of all evil, man. You get what you get and be content with that. All right. So it says, First Maccabees, all right, 3:48. It says, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images, man. Let's start at the beginning. Adam, so-called white man. Eve, so-called white woman. Who was after that? You got Enoch. You got Noah. Okay, you got Abraham. You got Isaac. You got Jacob. You know, within there you got Moses. You got all the 12 tribes. You got Samson. You know, everybody in Job, King David, King Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, who else? Hosea, Obadiah, all the prophets. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Yahawashi, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, Paul, all of these great men, okay, whitewashed because they were great men. They had great status. But it doesn't add up for the Lord to say that we are his people, all right? But everybody that is great is white. No, it doesn't add up. But hey, that's why the Lord is bringing out through us, through his spirit, you know, call all y'all by Shemal Shai for that. And he's lifting up the skirt and he's unveiling the legs, man. All right. Esau only had a certain amount of time where he can have his fun. Now it's the Lord's time. He's striking back. He could have been did it. He didn't even have to do it. But the Lord likes to show. The Most High likes to show. Why not? Hell, you created everything that's in the world, you know. Why not have, man, it's beautiful, you know, to that you don't know if you're gonna make it or not. And you gotta fight for that chance. And you know the enemy is on the side and he got the power now, but you still gotta fight for that chance and endure and show your worth, so to speak, and prove to Yahweh Shem Shai that you want to be here, that you want salvation, man. And that you're thankful and grateful that he allowed you to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, man. All right. Hey, so with that, guess what, Esau? This is why we call you the devil, okay? Iconoclasm, okay, as well as whitewashing, all right? All the facts is coming out, and it's coming out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. So with that, call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakar QADASH, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Blessing to the elect of Yashala, and salutations and blessings to you, Akim, out there teaching this truth across the four corners of the earth and looking forward to the downfall of Babylon. Hey, shalom.